There may be nothing in the world more horrific and painful to deal with than your child being harmed or injured in any way. One of the most difficult forms of abuse to endure is sexual abuse. The emotional and psychological scars left by pedophiles may never completely heal. Children who have been victimized sexually need a strong legal advocate in these matters. They need an experienced child sexual abuse attorney who will fight to see that those who brought harm to your child, whether they be individuals, schools, or corporate entities, are held legally and financially accountable for your child's suffering. The child molestation injury lawyers on our team represent sexually abused, harmed, and injured children in all 50 states, Guam, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C., in a wide variety of child abuse, child sexual abuse, and child injury matters. Our child injury attorneys understand the responsibility that school districts, teachers, daycare centers, residential care facilities, churches, coaches, and youth organizations have to protect children from all types of abuse, including emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. Our child sexual abuse injury lawyers will be there to fight for your child. One thing you must do is learn to read the signs of child sexual abuse. The child shows an abnormal gait or trouble walking. The child has trouble sitting. They display a knowledge or interest in sexual acts inappropriate to his or her age. The child makes strong efforts to avoid a specific person without an obvious reason. They don't want to change clothes in front of others or participate in physical activities. The child contracts an STD or pregnancy, especially under the age of 14. Or the child runs away from home. Children who are sexually abused or injured have the right to be fully compensated for their pain and suffering, emotional distress, and medical care. Our only concern in these cases is your child's long-term welfare. Our child sexual abuse injury lawyers will work to determine the full extent of his or her needs and conduct a very thorough investigation to determine who was responsible for the harm he or she has suffered. While seeking compensation for our clients is always our first priority, our child sex abuse injury attorneys know that there is more work that needs to be done. In addition to seeing that our clients' needs are fully met, we also strive to create a fundamental change in the way the negligent parties do their jobs, in an effort to prevent future victimization of other children. Having your child be the victim of child molestation, sexual assault, or sexual abuse is a tragic event that can alter the course of your child's life as well as that of your family. The child injury attorneys at our firm believe in making negligent parties accountable for their actions. According to state-by-state personal injury laws, any child injured in an auto accident, trucking accident, premises liability accident, or victims of medical malpractice may be entitled to benefits and financial compensation. Depending on the type of case and the extent of the injuries, your child may be eligible for medical benefits, mental health care, lost wages, death benefits, and pain and suffering. Get help from our renowned child sexual abuse injury lawyers and child molestation injury attorneys. Contact our child injury lawyers now to discuss your child's claim with a member of our legal team. The child injury lawyers on our team offer free and discreet consultations to child abuse, sexual abuse, and personal injury victims across the entire United States.